Hey, good morning, everybody. Just struggling through this one video here. It's been a couple days. I had a bad cold, so I took some time off. Anyway, I just want to get through this here real quick. Just got some things on my mind. Let's get into the metals real quick. Gold today is 1404. Silver 2730. Today's date 11/11/2010. Hey, I've been thinking. If I had a wish that I could cast upon our country and upon all the countries actually, it would be the fact that let's have sound money, let's have a sound monetary system, let's have honesty, and let's have an open door policy with the public as far as what our people that run the monetary system are doing. Right? I mean, I just if I could have one wish, that would definitely be at the top of my list, because it would help stabilize prices. Most people would like to live in a sound economy where you could have sound food costs and stable food costs, stable home costs. Your wages would be stable. If you figure inflation doubles every 10 years, which I'm sure it's doubling quicker than that at this point. What happens to your money, right? If you had a $10 bill in 1950, what is it worth today? I asked that question to my father and got a long silence out of him. Bottom line, right? Inflation is just eating us alive. If we had sound currency, we'd have stable food prices. We'd have stable home prices. Those would be the byproducts of having sound money. As far as the Fed goes, the Fed seems to make every call wrong. If you're in a hole, if you're in a hole, and let's say it's 5 foot deep, what do you think it would take to get out of that hole? If you're Ben Bernanke, I guess you grab a shovel and dig it another 5 feet, right? I don't understand. I cannot fathom that anybody is that ill-equipped mentally that he cannot figure out what he is doing to us. I have to believe that there's a larger player involved. I just cannot believe he's that dumb. I really can't. I refuse to believe that he's that dumb. I can't believe it. The Fed is repeating all the mistakes that it made in the past. When the Fed blows a bubble, when we have money squirting out of the Fed, at light speed, they don't even know where it's going to end up. Think about that. If you have a water hose and you're squirting it at God knows how many gallons per second, you don't know where it's going to end up. You could fill your garage up with water, or you could fill up your living room with water, and that wouldn't be good, right? I mean, that would be an unintended consequence of you spraying your hose all over the place and not looking to see what's going on. When they create all this money, they're not even positive where it's going to end up. That freaks me out. Anyone holding the U.S. dollar today, I believe, is going to be a loser. I believe that they're gonna wonder what happened, to their wealth. Get out of the U.S. dollar, get into some hard assets, i.e. gold and silver. Mine's silver, as everyone knows. I do have a couple of homes. One is underwater, and I own the other one outright. The bottom line is, I would be freaking out. I have a friend that hasn't pulled the trigger. He's got $100,000 cash just laying around. I'm not saying he's wealthy. I'm just saying he's got that kind of fiat currency sitting in Bank of America, of all places, right? And anyway, long story short, I told him, I said, "What are you waiting on? You waiting for silver to hit 30? I mean, I don't understand." Now, he's already bought like 300 ounces, but I mean, it's time to get on the stick, right? I mean, it's time to make things happen. And I don't believe waiting at this juncture. I don't believe just waiting and wait and see attitude is the one to have. I think you need to be proactive. I think you need to study. Right? Study up. You guys all know who I study. I'll crack some books. I'm actually on my way to the bookstore right now. So, once again, I just cannot believe Bernanke is that stupid. I can't believe it. I think somebody somewhere has a larger plan that they're reading off of, or larger. I don't know. Maybe you guys could comment and clear that up for me. I know that what he's doing is not smart, but is he really that dumb? I don't know. Comment and let me know. Morgan SLV out.